Hello everybody, this is AllSouth Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Persona 5 Royal. In the previous episode, we cleaned out the Bank of Gluttony, taking down Kaneshiro, and all that's left is to wait for his change of heart. Now, looking back, I realized I had forgotten to do something the previous day, that being returning the ICU DVD and getting a new one. Now, hopefully I should be able to do that right now. Thankfully, we don't need the DVD at the moment, but... oh, good, it's open. Yeah, of course it is. It says 24 hours right there.
What would you like?
And the only one we can rent out is Jailbreak. Alrighty then, now we're gonna head to Shinjuku. Now, that being said, if you haven't already bought the ABCs of Crafting, which we have, then you're gonna want to buy it now. But, you know, we already bought it. But we are still heading to Shinjuku, because there's somebody we need to meet up with. Somebody who scammed us out of 100 grand. Hey, let's ask Chihaya about the Holy Stone. She's with the client. Sounds like they're talking about the Holy Stone. Do you want to eavesdrop on them? Let's do it. Let's drop some eaves. How are you healing? I'm fine. It's my fault anyway. Yuya said so. He says he doesn't want to hit me, but it just makes him so mad. Classic manipulation from abusers. I suggest you break up with him. Things are only going to get worse at this rate. But I'm the only person who cares about him. If I leave, how will he survive? That's his problem, not yours. Please, is there any other way?
Now.
Let us ask the tarot. O divine power, shed light upon her fate.
Is this?
Yes, I've seen everything. I can sense a dark presence within your boyfriend. His heart seems to be possessed by a demon. This demon may hide itself away at times, but when it strikes, it will bring with it great misery. What kind of misery? You will be hospitalized for severe injuries suffered in a domestic abuse incident, and he will be arrested. What? Hospitalized? Arrested? I knew I shouldn't have let Yuya throw my holy stone away. He said I shouldn't be wasting my money on some dumb rock, that I should be giving it to him instead. This is my punishment for letting him do that, right? Please, let me buy another one from you.
What?
What? You want another? My next stone will need to be even bigger. I'm a little low on cash at the moment, but you said I can pay in up to 36 installments, right? Truthfully, I feel breaking up with him would be the best. I can't abandon Yuya.
For real?
She really thinks her boyfriend will stop being abusive as long as she has a holy stone? There's no way that could be true, right? Thing was fake, remember? Right. Make our jobs way easier if you could really change someone's heart with a holy stone. It's clear that Chihaya has some fortune-telling skills, but that stone isn't going to do anything. Hey Drew, why don't we change that Yuya guy's heart ourselves? I mean, he's hurting this woman here, right? This is the perfect chance for the Phantom Thieves to save her. Yowling.
What?
Hey, were you eavesdropping on us? That's an invasion of privacy, you know. She said doing this out on the street, in public, where anyone could listen in. That stone won't help her. That's not true.
The thing is...
You see, some fates in the world are simply inescapable. The demon within your boyfriend's heart cannot be exorcised by normal human methodologies. Fate is absolute. Although I guess you might be able to control the demon's temper if you bought another holy stone. I'm not entirely sure who you are, but do you know of any other way I can approach this problem? What's your boyfriend's name? Huh? His full name is Yuya Uchimura. Why do you want to know? What are you planning on doing? Yes, what do you expect to change with that meager information? I'm going to change fate. What? You honestly believe you can do something? I trust you. Excuse me? It feels like he's telling the truth. Besides, Yuya has all my money. He's going to pay me back someday. But for now, I would rather put my trust in this one boy than in 36 payments for a holy stone. What? You, what do you think you're doing? If you keep making false accusations like that, the divine power will rain punishment down upon you. You look so pleased with yourself. I've seen everything. A vision of you groveling on the ground. Fate cannot be changed, and I will prove that fact to you. If that woman stays with her abusive boyfriend, she'll meet a horrible injury within a year's time. Now, if you honestly believe you can change her destiny, go ahead and try. But once you realize the error in your thinking, come back and let a true expert handle things. I will save her. With a holy stone. Well then, are we done here? I'm way too busy for this. Alrighty then.
Hey!
We were able to grab a seat. Why don't you read something until we get there? Let's see. We are going to read the ABCs of crafting. Secret to craftsmanship is all about mindset. A vague answer. Maybe it's trying to say that it's important to stay motivated?
Oh!
So you finished reading ABCs of crafting. I had my doubts about this book, but the latter half of it was a worthwhile read.
Alright.
The number of times you can create infiltration tools has increased. Oh, we're almost at the station. I'd say that was an efficient use of your time. I skipped breakfast, so now I'm hungry. I want something filling, but with summer coming up, I'm worried about having too many calories. Now, why don't we get tea? The diner in Shibuya serves fruit tea. It smells good. It's great for your skin, and it totally increases your charm. Fruit tea? What a cute name. Sounds yummy. Being stylish starts from the inside out, after all. Guess I'll try some.
Wow!
Fruit tea, huh? Sounds like a hip drink that's real popular with the ladies. You want to try some? Sounds delicious.
Nice!
No rule against dudes drinking it. If it tastes good and makes you more stylish, might as well, right? Might be a good idea to boost your charm by drinking fruit tea when you're at the diner.
Good morning.
Good morning, Jiro-kun. What are you looking at? Now let's get going. We're going to be late if we don't hurry. Oh yeah, forgot to mention this, but if for whatever reason you didn't see Monday's episode of Shadows Over Loathing, or Tuesday's episode of Potionomics, if I sound weird, it's because I'm sick right now. And if there's random cuts, that's probably because I've either descended into a coughing fit or had to blow my nose. Just letting you know that right now. Open your textbooks. Today we'll be talking about the Three Kingdoms period. Variety of heroes battling for dominance. Truly an epic time. Charismatic rulers and warlords with the command of 1,000 men may have their own appeal. Personally, I think that the strategists who support them can't be ignored. Now then, Nakamura-kun. In the book, Zhuge Liang of Shu is famous for his exploits during the Battle of Red Cliffs. He's also the inventor of the Bao Zi, a kind of round dumpling, but their original name was based on their appearance.
What is the answer?
What is the meaning of the original Chinese phrase that these dumplings' name came from? Barbarian's head.
This is it.
Very good.
That is correct. Its original name, Mount Tao, came from the phrase meaning a barbarian's head. At the time, one region's barbarians would use a person's head as an offering to soothe the deity of a flooding river. But Zhuge Liang made a Bao Zi in the shape of a head as a substitute. Wow, he got it right? Is he really a criminal? Yeah,
Nice
actually serious. Give me a moment. These days, you can find Bao Zi with cute faces on them. If you think about their origin, it's not too off the mark.
Yep.
I never knew strategists came up with cooking, and not just strategies. Koda's our strategist. Want to see what she can cook up? Okay then. Hey, we can't let that abuse case go unaddressed. Target should be in mementos. Let's hurry up and deal with them. We will, eventually. But first, let's head to the library, and there's something we've been wanting to borrow. Specifically, the Speed Reader. Easy to learn speed reading techniques, increases your reading speed.
Here.
This one makes it so that you can read 2 sections of a book instead of just one at a time. It's gonna make getting all of the books a lot more feasible. And this is something we can... And I'm glad they made it so that we could get it a lot sooner in Royal than we could in, well, regular. And a lot easier. This one, yes, okay, be careful with it. Speed Reader, eh? Sounds interesting. We're also going to head to the entrance.
Oh, welcome.
And we're going to get some yakisoba pan, because it's Friday. Now then, normally, this would be where we, rank up on. Unfortunately, because we didn't go down the romance route, we're missing a few points. So, we're going to have to switch things up. Let's see, Makoto, no. Yuji. Hold up. I know I left us some notes in it. Let's see. Alright. Gonna swap the 7-6 hangout that we would normally do with her. There is Rose Bouquet or Bath of Roses, huh? Try and get some extra points. We should probably be able to get that from the Underground Mall. We could also try and get her some sweets, which I think would actually work out better. There is one I do recall that she likes. Now, just to ensure we get the points for it. Let's see. Ujimachi Fun, Truffles, Castella. I think Castella is what we want. Like I said, we can't rank up with On just yet.
I should write something.
Now, let's see. We're gonna make a save, just in case.
We'll just have to wait for now.
I guess now we wait. The suspense is seriously killing me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, you right now, let's go somewhere together. Closer thanks to Ame no Uzume, but our bond will not deepen just yet. Let's hang out.
Yeah.
And what should we do today? Let's go somewhere fun.
Okay.
And we're gonna hit up Shibuya. Shibuya, huh? That's where the Wilton Buffet is. Wanna go? Let's go. Oh, that buffet we went to before? I'll need you to make sure I don't eat too much, okay?
Okay, let's get going.
Let's go. Oh, this looks so amazing. This place has so much on their menu, it's hard not to overeat. Oh, how about this? Operation Eat a Bit of Everything. Sounds like a good plan. Right? It's quality over quantity. Honestly, it was crazy how much my stomach expanded last time. But I've reflected on my actions. I won't make the same mistake again. But Jiro, can you keep an eye on me? Now, it did have the sparkles on the notes, which means we can rank up next time, which is going to happen on the 6th, because, you know, swapping them. I think as long as you do, my resolve won't crumble.
Yes!
Well then, let's get eating. The order you eat things seems important. Let's start with stuff that digests quickly.
Seriously?
Hey, they gave me this present for being the millionth customer. No wonder this place is expensive. I'm amazed they give out stuff like this. I feel like I'd just eat from it non-stop if I kept it at my house. Can you take it? Yes, you can get gifts from your friends while hanging out with them around the city. I feel like my bond with On will go stronger soon. Excellent.
Thanks.
Didn't get the chance to give it a gift, but we have the points we need. Now, bear in mind, we are swapping the hangout on July 6th
You're back.
to here on the 1st. So, bear that in mind. Apparently, Yamauchi's going to be at that manja restaurant again today. I think you can come help me investigate undercover this time. Let's see, grow stronger soon. We'll respond later. Okay, so we're going to try and get the achievement for winning the lottery in Shibuya. Now, it's not an instantaneous thing. Sometimes it takes a few days, and that depends on the type of lottery they've got. So, make sure you plan ahead for this. Come on. Summer Mammoth Lottery. Tickets are now on sale. Come by and purchase one. Summer Lotto S. 10 consecutive numbers for the Summer Mammoth Lottery. Thank you for your purchase. Results will be announced on 8/22. Please remember to come by. Holy shit. Okay. Well, gonna have to remember that, unless they put it in the calendar. Nope, they do not. Give me one moment. Alright, looks like there might be some story going on there, but who knows. Oh, that's a smoking area. Alright, anyways. With that, we are actually going to help out Ryuji. Let's make sure we have a chariot persona on us. We do. Alright, let's go with him. Sure thing. Alright, I'm counting on you. Tsukishima. Waterfront district surrounded by canals, famous for its monjayaki. Nostalgic Japanese flavor. Tsukishima's famous monjayaki will remind you of the good old days.
All right.
Teacher who's with him has shit on me too. Sorry, but I'm gonna stay holed up in the bathroom. Please, just leave your phone on so I can hear what they're saying. Wow, you can really hold your liquor, Yamauchi. I've had some experience. Back in my college days, we'd rent a yacht for the weekend and have massive parties. Must say though, sake has been tasting particularly sweet lately. No surprise there, things have been much calmer without Kamoshida. Those are some real dark times for Shujin though, huh? But now that he's gone, you finally get the chance you deserve, Yamauchi. Don't flatter me. He had his strengths, sure, but because of him, our volleyball team will be forever scarred. The only real option now is to abandon it completely. There has to be a way to bring Shujin back into the limelight, though. That's where I come in. You mean with the track team, right? The students who went through so much hardship under Kamoshida rise again with a caring new advisor. It'll be the rebirth of a team that found themselves in the depths of despair. The public will love it. Despite my lack of track and field knowledge, I'll form a tight bond with the students. I'll be the protagonist of my very own tearjerker. Of course, all the praise for reviving them will go to me, their incredible, loving advisor. I'll have to hire a great coach if I want to pull this off, though. So you're going to pretend to coach them while someone else does all the legwork? Amazing, Yamauchi. Such stunning achievements will look great when it's time to hand out bonuses. But I'm not going to stop there either. I'll publish books, give motivational speeches. What about all the troublemakers on the team? I've heard that Nakaoka kid is especially bad. Nakaoka? Oh, you mean the one who asked them to bring the pre-Kamoshida coach back? Don't worry, I've already taken care of him. There's this other boy on the team, Takeshi. Doesn't really excel in much of anything. Well, I said I would make him the new captain if he could get rid of that troublemaker Nakaoka. I might have mentioned something about how Nakaoka was working with Kamoshida, too. Subtly, of course. And what ended up happening? Apparently Takeishi chased him away. The plan worked perfectly. And the best part is, not only are Takeishi's parents loaded, but his mother's the president of the PTA. I see. You'd make a great pawn. Perhaps, but nothing like him could never captain a successful championship-winning team. He may have to have an unfortunate accident at practice one day. But until then, he can show the others the value of obedience. You're incredible.
Damn it.
That effing asshole. If we don't do something quick, Yamauchi's gonna get rid of Takeishi too. God damn it. Let's talk to Takeishi. Yeah, this ain't our problem. It's the track teams. So they're just gonna have to decide on their own.
Hey.
You know, track ain't a team sport. At least sprinting wasn't. You got teammates, sure, but you're really just looking out for your own time. That's why I never thought about asking people for help or trying to solve our problems
And
together.
again.
But I can't ignore the stuff they're going through now. I mean, even though we had our own goals and shit, we were still running together. They suffered with me, gritted their teeth with me. Honestly, I think it was only because of them I was able to run at all. So I can't just go and turn my back on them now, right? I know that ain't the coolest thing to say, but it's how I feel. I think it's cool, Ryuji. Huh?
Yeah.
For real? Thanks, man. I feel like my bond with Ryuji has grown deeper. Chariot, insta-kill. When encountering a weak shadow, you may destroy it immediately. This skill right here is going to solve all of our money problems going forward. And let me tell you this, the skill has changed massively since the original Persona 5 days. I could tell you, but better to show, don't tell.
All right. Wait.
Anyways, I'm starving. Let's eat some monjo while we're here. So far, all I've seen of this place is the goddamn toilet. Hey, thanks for hanging with me, man. Good work today, man. Thanks for sticking around so late. But god damn it, Yamauchi, that dick. Just thinking about him pisses me off. At this rate, the track team's screwed. Yamauchi's gonna take advantage of them. I also don't want to make a huge scene. I can't let myself mess up their chance to start the team again. Besides, I doubt those guys are gonna listen to anything I say. Yeah, never know until you try. That's true. I gotta have faith in them. Anyhow, at least we know the truth about him. We just gotta figure out our next move. That bastard Yamauchi munching on Monja like he's got us all figured out. He won't get away with this. In any case, thanks again for your help today. You seriously saved me. Bye.
Well, shall we
Well
begin?
then, let's begin class. We'll start with a summary of the previous lesson.
Well...
Mr. Inui, please come to the faculty office at once.
What's all this?
Oh? I'm going to the faculty office, so make sure you take this time to study. Kawakami's been kind enough to give us this free time, so we'd better put it to good
what
use.
do you want to do?
So, what's the plan? Let's read. And we are going to read Speed Reader. Easy to learn speed reading techniques, helps to increase your reading speed. By handling your eyes and brain separately, your efficiency... Oh, that's a pretty scientific approach. At least the illustration makes it easier to understand. So, you finished reading Speed Reader. You started flipping pages much faster towards the middle, so I thought you were skipping parts. I can already see that you're able to read with more efficiency now.
All right.
Your reading speed has improved. From now on, you can read at double the speed, allowing you to cover twice the material. Ah, the teacher's back.
That's odd.
Who could have made that announcement? At any rate, let's return to our lesson for now.
Yep.
Phew, that was close. Kawakami helped us get a good chunk of free time, though. Alrighty then. We actually need to head to the library, seeing as how we're done with Speed Reader, and swap it out for
What
the
would you like?
Illusory Popess. The dynamic biography of Johanna awakens you to kindness.
Here.
This one? Yes? Okay, be careful with it. And if we look to our left, Makoto, and we're gonna hang out with her. Don't worry about having a matching Arcana for her for this one.
Hey,
All we can do now is wait until Kanashiro's change of heart becomes clear to us. Do you need something on the 3rd floor? Have you come to study in the library, perhaps? I came to see you.
do you have a minute?
It seems your studies have paid off. Have you been working hard? It seems I have enough knowledge to invite Makoto out. It's maybe a good opportunity to deepen my bond with her. There's something I want to ask you, if it doesn't get in the way of your studies, that is. I can lend an ear.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Now then, let's find somewhere better to talk. The courtyard should do.
I'd like to talk to you about something. Do you have a moment? Up until now, I've been the quintessential honor student. I believe I've been handling my position as student council president with ease as well. And I don't mean that in a boasting way, that's simply how I've thought about it. But in the end, I was unable to make any kind of impact with either Suzui-san or Kanashiro. Turns out there's no use for a rule-abiding honor student when things get rough. Now that I'm a member of this team, I want to do everything I can to help you all. All my studying up to this point has kept me quite narrow-minded. I think I will need to broaden my horizons somewhat.
Well, what do you plan on doing?
My first step will be to learn more about the other students, but I struggle with that. There seems to be a disparity between my tastes and those of my peers.
That's not true.
Really? I hope you're right. But I don't even know where people like to go for fun. It would be nice to have a grasp of such concepts. Plus, the student council must be responsible for understanding the student body they serve, right? I don't mean that in a surveillance way, I just want to know them as people. I may be a phantom thief, but that's no excuse for me to start ignoring my presidential duties. Now, back to the topic at hand. Where do people usually go for fun?
The arcade?
I often hear people talking about going to the arcade. To be perfectly honest, I've never been to one myself. Do you think you could take me? I'm not sure if it'll broaden my horizons per se, but simply studying won't get me anywhere.
Well, let's go now.
Thank goodness. I think I would have been totally lost in there had I gone by myself. Well, let's get going. So this is where everyone comes to enjoy themselves. There are more girls here than I expected. Hey, over there! You play by aiming the gun at the screen, right? That actually seems somewhat realistic.
Want to try it?
If it's okay with you, do you think you could teach me? I did it! No way! Ah!
Kala's loud play is garnering quite a bit of attention. She seems too engrossed in the game to even notice, though.
Oh, so this is how it is.
You were really into it.
Of course, that was just a game, but I wonder if I could apply some of the techniques I learned here during battle.
Yeah, that might just work.
Perhaps going somewhere I don't normally frequent is what helped me come up with that idea. You know, it may only be a little bit, but I think I'm starting to understand how people pass time. Interesting. I would have never even thought about coming here before.
Well, that was a new side of you.
Hey, do you think you could help me out again later? I might be able to give the team more ideas if I can gain increased knowledge outside of my studies.
I look forward to it.
I need to live up to your expectations now that I've taken up your time. Perhaps it won't be immediately, but I'm sure I can be of use.
can sense a strong resolve from Makoto.
There must have been people who obstructed your actions as the Phantom Thieves. You managed to overcome them because you had someone who specialized in analyzing enemies. Isn't that right?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the priestess persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
With this, we have unlocked the Priestess. Shadow Calculus allows you to see skills and potential item drops on the analysis screen.
Alright.
You've unlocked the High Priestess Confidant. Yada yada, usual.
By the way, you went to the red light district when you were chasing after Kaneshiro, right? I'd like to go there as well. No, not for my own purposes. To tell you the truth, I recently got a report that one of our students was spotted there. I'm skeptical, but I'd like to confirm firsthand for myself. Well, it's getting late. Let's go home. Thank you.
It's always hard for me to come to places like this on my own, so you've been a big help. I've had all kinds of new experiences today, and it's even been a little fun. Red Light District next? Yeah, thanks. I feel a lot better with you helping me through this. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to keep you. Careful on your way home. I'll call you later.
All right then.
See you.
Ah, you're back.
Hey, hey!
Hey, you've got some city armor. How about you wash that over at the laundromat? Meh. I think the second-hand clothes store in Chikichi Joji will take them too, but we'd better do something with them. Alrighty then. Now, with that, we are going to head to the Velvet Room in Shibuya.
What are you gonna do today?
Alright, time to name the location, Justine. You do the honors.
Now,
Listen closely. The place we wish to evaluate for your rehabilitation is where one offers up faith and words of devotion. Every day, lost sheep flock there, flock there to pray. There are even cases where individuals will confess to crimes. Confessing one's crimes due to a fear of divine punishment. That is a familiar ring to our own inmates' rehabilitation. Does such a location sound familiar to you? Well, if you know where it is, then escort us there immediately. Could be the church in Kanda.
what'll you do?
So, what'll it be? You mean the church?
Then,
Oh, so it's called a church. Let us witness this so-called faith that humans offer with our own two eyes.
guide me, inmate.
Lead us there, inmate. Now.
Oh.
So this is where one prays to the gods in your world. The peaceful atmosphere here is the antithesis of a prison cell. Is that man standing there one of the gods? He's a priest. Oh, so a servant of the gods. That explains why I don't sense any exceptional abilities in him. What is that over there? A smaller room? I know, it's an Iron Maiden for reforming criminals, right? Whoever goes inside and fails rehabilitation gets skewered. It's a confession booth. Confession booth? You mean this tiny box is where the crimes are confessed? Is something the matter? Hey you, we're here for the confession booth deal you have going here. Oh, you seek to confess at such a young age? Alright, which of you would like to go first?
What are you saying?
Which of us? Do you intend to split us up and pick us off one by one? No such luck. We're both going in. I see. You're free to do so, but there really isn't much room inside. Are you attempting some sort of deceptive practice by calling yourself a servant of the gods? You what? Listen to people's concerns. This isn't a form of rehabilitation. Regardless, such talk is cheap, but pays quite well. We shall undertake this confession to ascertain the truth for ourselves. Then, as for your confession... What to confess? It's probably unkind to kick the inmate, but it's part of my duties as a warden, so that can't be held against me. Inmate? Warden? This is none of your business. We're speaking to the gods right now. Recently, I've been shifting my more mundane bookkeeping responsibilities onto Caroline.
What?
You what? I knew my workload was feeling larger for some reason. But she made so many mistakes in her work that I regret not doing it myself.
Excuse me?
Of course I'd make mistakes when I have nearly twice the work. How about yourself, Caroline? Don't you have anything you'd like to confess while we're here? Like what? I know you went out and ate Menchi Katsu all by yourself. Did you really think you could escape my notice? I was curious about the line. Like, what could humans want so badly that they would stand in place for so long? Begidolo, Fine. I'm sorry, I won't do it again. Confession time is over. We're done here. Odd as it may be, I actually feel quite refreshed. Were it not for this opportunity, we would have likely kept these matters locked away deep in our hearts. Did you learn to be kinder to others? Why would we do such a thing? I don't see anyone here to whom we owe any kindness. Did you think we'd actually regret the treatment we've given you so far? By the way, why do humans pray to gods? Shouldn't they be spending that time trying to solve their problems themselves? Humans have their limitations. Yes, I do suppose that is accurate. But your rehabilitation shall be carried out by your own strength. No matter, we've come to learn how these places of worship work firsthand. We'll consider the assignment complete. Here is your reward. It's a Maricarm. You know, confession seems like they'd be rather useful to your rehabilitation. You ought to confess to us every day. Put that out of mind, Caroline. Once we return, you're going to tell me all about your experience eating you-know-what. What? But I've already confessed. Not enough, you haven't.
Let us return.
Take us back now, inmate. I escorted the twins back to the Velvet Room. Huh? Who could that be at this hour? Hey, let's go somewhere tomorrow. We've been busy lately, so I want to be able to at least relax on Sunday. And where would be a good place to go? I know. Want to try the fishing pond in Ichigaya? Fishing pond, huh? That sounds fun. So, are you going there with Ryuji? Yeah, we are. Ooh, I got a bite. Hope the other fish will bite this easily. Let's meet in Shinjuku tomorrow, then. Night. They have lots of fish at the pond, right? I can't wait. And this is actually something that's going to be useful to us, in a way. The moat of Edo Castle still exists here, juxtaposed with modern life. Downtown fishing, the pond beside the station is a gem. Give it a try, you may land a big one.
Alright.
You now have information on a new hangout spot, Ichigaya Fishing Pond. You can also invite people who may enjoy fishing to hang out with you there. Furthermore, you can go by yourself and try your hand at fishing if you so choose.
Hey.
So I was thinking about the future, with you as the leader and me as your right-hand man. It doesn't mean in a place like this look like we're talking some shady business. I like it. This is shady. Like, we're regular high school students during the day, but at night, you know what I mean. Man, this is getting me pumped up. Man, the fish ain't biting. The float hasn't moved at all. If only there was a master fisher around. Then we could steal their ideas.
Whoa!
Whoa, that's Kawakami, isn't it? What's she doing here? Oh crap, she's coming this way.
Jeez.
Two boys at the fishing pond on a Sunday, huh? Why are you sitting around like old men? Why don't you go out and do something more exciting? What? Look who's talking. Adults need time to themselves to unwind and clear their thoughts. You'll understand soon enough when you start working in the real world. Wow, sounded real old there, Kawakami. That's Miss Kawakami to you.
For real?
Holy crap, Kawakami could be our master fisher, Jiro. She's hooking fish like crazy. It's easy, just clear your mind and free yourself from negative thoughts. So the trick is not to think. How am I supposed to do that? This one doesn't matter. Let go of all worldly desires. I see, so if I tell myself I don't want any fish... Whoops. Nope, not gonna work. I'm asking for tips because I want to get fish. It's a nice sunny Sunday. I didn't think I'd be stuck fishing with you two on my day off. Two troublemakers and their no-good teacher. I guess we're perfect for each other.
Whoa!
She keeps getting fish even as she nags. I'm impressed. Call her Master Kawakami. Once again, it's Miss Kawakami.
Wanna head back?
I didn't think I'd see something like that today. I guess we'll head back.
Ah, you're back.
Well then.
That reminds me, the Home Shopping program is airing today. You want to check out the TV? Yes, we do. Alright, the bodybuilding side. It's tough world out there, so be tougher and get those muscles. An imported protein, 3 moist protein, and 3 protein. Calm mindset. Get ready for an intense experience. An ambergris strength, an ambergris endurance, and ambergris luck. We're gonna get the calm mindset, so because we need it for an achievement soon. Oh, another buyer's just called in. Thank you so much. Oh, they both sold out. That last customer was extraordinarily lucky. Blah, 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 blah.
Well then.
Okay, because it's Sunday, we are going to head to Shibuya to get our usual weekly drink, which should get us a kindness +1. At least I hope so. I'd rather not have to backtrack.
Hi.
See, you can feel the kindness within you.
Nice.
And then we're gonna go buy our chunky katsu, not from Shinjuku, Kichijoji.
Hi.
And now because it's Sunday, we're gonna hang out with Yoshida. I would like to request your help again, but today's speech is a bit different from my others. However, your assistance would be the same. Are you up to this task? Let's head on over. Thank you. The truth is, there will be cameras there today. I'm not comfortable with that, but I couldn't decline. In any case, we just have to do what we've been doing. Well then, I'll be waiting at the square.
The most important thing is...
Acting not in self-interest, but for the greater good. That is the mindset we politicians must instill in our constituents. Okay, all queued up. Okay, we should be able to get a lot of interesting footage. It is no good Torah, after all. Advocate an overly optimistic policy only to lure in voters during the election season. That's how no good Torah thought it operated 20 years ago, making unachievable pledges. This isn't how I saw this going. You make a promise, you must keep it. If you make a mistake, you must atone for it. These are basic human principles that we have all learned from the youngest of ages. Boring. It's making some pretty good points, don't you think? That's why it's all useless. Seems like they only wanted to get some footage of the old no-good Tora. Very disrespectful. However, I've been distancing myself from that. Do you think I've regained my confidence? Yeah, the media doesn't matter. You're right, so you're saying I should decide for myself, then. Sorry about that. Anyways, you really are quite impressive. This is the beginning of everything.
Hey,
Can I tell you a story? I mentioned this before, but 20 years ago, I was lucky enough to become a Diet member. However, I wanted to be a politician for all the wrong reasons. I wanted to be in a position of power, and I was obsessed with the glamorous lifestyle. I thought only of being popular. I truly was no good Tora.
hey.
Learn from me. Don't let being a member of the Diet be your only goal in life. Voters are much more sensible than we give them credit for. Being ambitious and striving to advance in the political world will change your outlook on life. Yoshida eagerly gave me advice. I feel like my bond with Yoshida is growing deeper. Son. Manipulation occasionally raises the chances of an enemy giving you a rare item.
All right.
Another red option we can take when negotiating with enemies. You've given some good speeches, Mr. Yoshida. I can't believe you lost the last 2 elections. You're Mr. Kuramoto's grandson. That's correct. I'm his grandson, Benzo. Does he know that you're here, speaking with me now? I'm aware that you and my grandfather are on bad terms, but that doesn't concern me. This must be your secretary, huh? I've heard he's been helping you out a lot lately.
What?
You know about him? My grandfather was recently hospitalized, and you've become the topic of our conversations. I'd like to talk to you again sometime. I learned a lot from your speech today. Mr. Kuramoto spoke of me? Matsushita? Sorry, I have to take care of some business. Let's wrap this up for today. I feel like listening to Yoshida's speech has served to increase my charm. Now we get 2 charm, and if we weren't already charm rank 3, this is where we would have ranked up.
Well then, I'll see you again.
Good job.
Hey!
We were able to grab a seat. Why don't you read something until we get there? Thanks for that book on speedrunning, and I should be able to get through this quickly. We're going to read the Illusory Popus. Now, there is a very minor quality of life thing that they did with the whole speedreading thing. Normally, you'd only get to read one of the chapters and then would skip over what the other one would say, meaning you'd kind of miss out on some content after having read speed reading. She always found it in her heart to show mercy to others. A legendary female pope, huh? Do you think she really existed?
Whoa.
Her sublime soul gave strength to the people. Yeah, normally you'd miss out on that second bit.
Oh.
So you finished reading the Illusory Popes. And maybe the people of that era made up this mysterious female pope, but she's still an inspirational figure. Pope Johanna, loved by so many. Reading about her must have taught you the value of forgiveness. With that, we gain more kindness. Oh, we're almost at the station. I'd say that was an efficient use of your time.
Oh my god.
It's already July, huh? I hate the rainy season, but when it ends, it's just hot. The humidity is what kills me about Japanese summers. I miss the dry heat of California. Not to mention, July and August both have 31 days. Summer is long. Now then, Mr. Nakamura.
How about you?
2 people are responsible for July and August having 31 days. Do you know who those people are? Julius and Augustus.
This is it.
That's correct.
Great, that's right. You may already know this, but the months July and August are named after the Roman emperors Julius and Augustus. Augustus named a month after himself, just like Julius. However, he felt he would be losing if his month was shorter than Julius's, so he added a day. It's a mystery why men are so stubborn and prideful over silly things like this.
Nice going!
Well, as far as you're all concerned, you're just lucky to get a long vacation. Before that, you have exams. They start next week on the 13th. Don't forget, okay?
Now then.
Next Wednesday, huh? You better make sure you study. Alrighty then. So, we, because it is Monday, are gonna go around and buy all the SP recovery items and all the summer-only items. And you guys don't need to see that, so I'll be right back. Alrighty then, we've gotten all of the SP recovery items and the summer-only items, plus also another dipped sando, because, you know, rainy day. And we are gonna head for the hideout.
So humid.
Even with all this rain, it's not getting any cooler. View the requests. Well, everyone's here. This is a good opportunity to sort through the mementos target info we have. We'll start with this one first. Apparently, the Phantom Thieves inspired a larceny group that steals from shops in Shibuya. On top of that, it seems their leader has been physically abusing his younger brother. We can't let these people go around tarnishing the Phantom Thieves' name.
I agree.
I must agree. Even more so if we are being asked for help. Let us put a stop to this madness.
I'm on board.
I'm for doing this too. We need to trigger a change of heart in them. There are still more. Next is... Sintella is on a cowardly kid who carries out atrocities using bullies under his control. He's the one behind that guy Takanashi, whose heart we changed before as well. Anyway, it seems he's been blackmailing people with videos they don't want made public.
Sure?
Sure thing, let's break that bastard. It seems tough, but I think we can accomplish this if you say we can. There are still more. Next is... Sintel is on a sadistic student. It sounds like he's been treating a particular male student as a slave against his will. For example, she'll give him degrading orders or berate him in public. So she's acting like a dominatrix to a guy who doesn't want that? It's horrible. I think we'll need to whip her hard instead, okay?
Very well.
I will go along with this. There are still more. Next is... This Sintel is on a heinous convenience store manager. Not only does he steal money from the register, but he gets away by blaming his part-timers for it. He probably just does whatever he wants because he owns the store.
Okay.
Let's take him down. Even though he owns the place, it's damn clear what's right and what's wrong.
Very well.
I will go along with this. There's still more. Next is... This intel is on a man who's been abusing his girlfriend. This man named Uchimura has assaulted her countless times. That fortune teller even predicted she'd be badly hurt if left alone. Those fortunes often come true.
What a jerk.
Fortunes aside, we can't let this guy use violence against her. I don't want her getting hurt. We should change his heart.
You can count me in.
I agree. It's only natural for us to change the heart of a person like that.
Nice.
Okay, it looks like we're all ready to do this. I already left the calling card at our target's home. There's still more. Next is... The scintilla is on the couple related to Kawakami's former student. They are quite the foul pair of people. They're using the incident where that child died to try and extort money from Kawakami. What? Threatening her is bad enough by itself, but using a deceased child to do it? It's just too much. We have to do this. I'll show off my skills in front of Lady Ann.
Nice.
Okay, looks like we're all ready to do this. I already left the calling card at our target's home. There's still more. Next is... The scintilla is on an elderly man who's been harassing people at Harmony Alley in Kichijoji. He snatches people's orders, picks fights, and causes a scene by claiming he got hit and demanding money.
Come on.
Man, the list goes on, huh? Sounds like he ain't nothing but a nuisance. I haven't actually seen him do anything, but people really seem to be fed up with him. And the more people complain about him, the happier the old man gets. So his purpose in life is to harm others. His behavior will probably continue to decline if we don't intervene. I'd say changing his heart is the right course of action.
Oh, and
One more thing. Sounds like he gets severe joint pain on rainy days. Convenient. I wonder why he doesn't just stay at home and behave himself if it's really that bad. So he still goes out and hurts people despite all the joint pain? That's intense.
Sure, let's go.
Okay, let's change his heart so that he can relax already.
Yes.
I posted the calling card in Harmony Alley. I'm sure the old man's seen it by now. No objections, right? We're good to go if you're okay with it. That's unanimous decision. Okay, all that's left now is to take down the targeted mementos. Okay, then. That's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 targets to take care of. Let's do this. Yo, how many targets we got? 7 of them? Yeah, let's do this. Let's go.
Alright, I'm gonna bust loose.
Wait, you guys, something doesn't seem right. Really? Seems the same to... Hold on. Looks like the nav's reacting to something.
A new area has been confirmed in the depths. Updating guidance information.
What's this?
It sounds like we can go further down now. It's because we made Madarame's palace disappear, right?
Most likely. I think.
You seem rather uncertain. How far does this mementos run, anyway?
It's huge. Extremely.
You're always so vague when it comes to the important stuff. It's like he's kind of flaky as our chief of operations. Don't you want him to try a bit harder too?
He's doing his best.
You truly are different from that moron over there.
There.
I don't fully understand, but mementos and the palaces are related to each other, correct? Then all we must do is continue changing the hearts of evildoers to ascertain its full expanse. I don't believe there's a need to quarrel over it.
We should investigate what kind of change occurred. Come on, Joker. Oh, come to think of it, it's raining today. That might have an effect on mementos.
Yeah.
That means today's our chance to get ahead. Well, I don't think we can expect the rain to have that much of an impact.
Let's go.
I guess we'll just have to explore and find out. Let's go.
Keep your head in the game.
Now then, I'm not gonna really go that far. As a matter of fact, I'm probably gonna end the episode a little earlier. Well, fair amount earlier than usual, but I do want to demonstrate our new insta-kill move.
Well then.
At the very least to show the changes.
I have something.
Now then, you might notice there is now a 4th color, green. If a shadow is green, that means you can insta-kill them with Ryuji's insta-kill move. Now, in the original, what would happen is you would just initiate an ambush on them and then it would insta-kill them, and you only got their mask. And that was all that you got from them. However, just ambushing them only initiates the battle now. Instead, what you need to do is you need to dash into them, which is why one of Ryuji's earlier skills is changed to be that enemies do not notice you're dashing as much. Anyways, dash into them and bam! Insta-kill. Not only do you get their mask, or at least we would if our stock wasn't full, but we also get the items off of them, money, and experience. So yeah, Ryuji's skill is one you want to get as soon as possible so you can just farm out in mementos. Not only that, but these insta-kills are affected by Jose's altering of mementos.
Enemy ahead.
So yeah, pays to kind of get over leveled. But yeah, like I said, my coughing's getting to be a little too much. And well, mementos in and of itself is going to be an entire episode by itself. Perhaps a little more then, so Plus, I'm actually running short on time to be able to edit, render, and upload this video. Because, for those of you who don't know, I kinda tend to record these before work, or at least I am this week because of my cold and not wanting to make it any worse by trying to do them all in one day. So yeah, I'm gonna end things off there for today. If you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications for when I upload, and please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.